Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a no repeat upper body workout, right team? You need any equipment to get your mat and your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right team, we're gonna start with just a simple warm up. We're gonna start with the mini squat with shoulder rotation. So go ahead and bring the feet together, make a little mini squat right here as the arms come down and then come up and the arms come up overhead, making giant circles with the arms here, loosening up those shoulder joints. Good team, good. It's a beautiful day. It's actually a little cloudier than usual, but I welcome the slightly cooler temperatures. Feels more like mid 70s versus 80s, which is awesome. Good team, perfect. We're gonna go ahead and come into an alternating cobra to pike. So go ahead and come down onto palms and toes right here, and you're gonna peel the hips up into a pike position and then come down, come through plank, drop the hips all the way up into this cobra. Get a nice stretch in the spine here. Good team, alternate between those two a few times. Beautiful, and today is nice and low impact because it's upper body. Majority of this workout is actually going to be spent on the ground, so feel free to kick off your shoes and get comfy. Good team. Beautiful. Good, let's go with one more each. Perfect. Good team. Go ahead and drop the knees, coming onto all fours here. We're going to come into some bird dogs. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten out my left foot and the right arm right here, and then reel it into center using that core. Good team. Extend. I was like mixed between core and good. That core, could, whatever. Good team. Extend and reel it in. Good. Using those abs. And extend. Do a lot of ab work today, so get ready, team. But one more. Extend and back to center. Perfect, team. Same thing, other side. So go ahead and straighten out the right leg with the left arm. Good. Extend. Reel it all in. Good. Extend. Reel it in. Beautiful team. Extend. Peel it all in. Good team. Two more. Extension. Reel it in. And last one. Extend and reel it all in. Perfect team. We're going to go ahead and take that from the top. So we'll come right back into those mini squats with shoulder rotations. Feet together, team. Let's work. Good. Giant circles here. Beautiful. Good. The other day I did this motion where I just brought my arms up overhead, and I don't know why, but it brought me so much joy. It was like, sometimes like movement really is medicine in my opinion. Sometimes like certain yoga poses and stuff like that will just like release emotions. And lately it has been this like arms scooping up and letting everything in motion that's just bringing me lots of happiness. Good team. Good, let's go with a couple more here. Perfect. Good, go ahead and come down onto palms and toes. We'll come right back into that alternating pike to cobra. So peel the hips up nice and high and drop them down. Beautiful team. Good, peel it up. Drop it down, shoulders away from the ears. Good team. Drop it down. Let's go with two more. Peel it up. Drop them down, and last one, team. Peel it up and then down into cobra. Perfect, team. Drop the knees, come onto all fours right here as we straighten out the left leg and the right arm. Good, team. And then reel it in. Good, we're going for 5 on each side here. Beautiful. Good. Good, team. We got 2 more. Good, and last one. Extend and reel it in. Good, team. Same thing, other side. Straighten out the right leg and the left arm this time. Good, team. And reel it all in. Use that core for stability. Pressing into the top of that left foot. Good, team. Good. Extend. Reel it in. And last one, extend and reel it in. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come onto all fours right here. We're just coming to a cat-cow stretch. So big arch in the back. Look forward. Good. And curve, belly button to spine. Beautiful, team. Arch. Wiggle it out, get a little weird. And curve. And beautiful. We'll go one more each. Big arch. And curve. Perfect, team. Go ahead and keep the wrists right here. Go ahead and take the hips back to the right, forward, and to the left. drawing big circles with the wrists. Good. We'll draw 3 big slow circles and then switch directions. We do need those wrists nice and loose today. Good, team. Good, go one more. Good, I didn't see that crash, but I heard it. That sounded like a big one. Good, team. Go ahead and bring the big toes together and bring the knees about as wide as your mat or towel. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the right arm towards the center right here. Open up the left hand towards the sky, big twist, and then loop it under, thread the needle, press into this right palm to get deeper into this twist. Good, team, we're gonna alternate between those two. Big twist up, and loop it under. Good, we'll go with one more. Big twist, and loop it under. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and come back to center. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and replace the right hand with the left right here. Open up the right one towards the sky, big twist, and loop it under. Beautiful. Big twist up, loop it under, and we'll go one more. Big twist, beautiful, team, and loop it under. Perfect. Go ahead and bring the knees back into center right here. Come off those wrists, shake it off, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our workout. All right, team, so like I said, this is a no repeat workout. So we have 10 different exercises today, and I'll give you a break after the first 5. All right, team, so we're gonna go ahead and start in a pike position. We're gonna come plank to pike reach back. So if I'm in this plank, I'm gonna go ahead and peel the hips up nice and high into this pike. Make sure your feet are nice and wide. Take a nice wide base here. I'm gonna take the right hand, reach it towards my left foot across the body, come back to plank, come back to pike, reach the left foot towards the right foot, and then back to plank. So just alternating sides right here, team. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. And don't worry about touching your toe. Just give it that intention. Give it the best you got. Good. If you're like me, you might find that you're much more flexible on one side than the other. Good, team. Just do the best we can. Beautiful. Strong arms, strong bodies. Beautiful, team. Good, make sure you're hitting that plank nice and hard. Hit that nice hollow body shape. Core tight. Beautiful. Good, team. Perfect, go ahead and flip on over. We're gonna come into giant scissor kicks. So I'm gonna come down flat onto my back right here, keeping this lower back really pressed into the ground. Both legs come up. I'm gonna lower one leg and then the other. All right, team, making the scissor motion in the air. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Key here is keeping that lower back nice and pressed. So if you feel your lower back come up, just don't go down as low. It's okay to just scissor up nice and high right here. All right, team, do the best we can. Beautiful. Nice strong cores here. Good, it's a short workout today. So just stick with it, breathe through it. Beautiful. Good. I have noticed that my upper body workouts don't get as many views, and I have a lot of ladies on my channel. Perfect, team. Roll on over. We're gonna come into some bear crawls. So go ahead and come towards the back of the mat right here and come onto all fours. We're gonna curl the toes under and hover the knees. Just lift the knees off the mat right here. We're gonna bear crawl it forward, walking forward towards the front, and then backwards bear crawl back towards the back. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Good. So, I know my ladies, you know, we like to work on the booty, we like to work on the abs, but arms are important, team, so let's tough it out. It's a short workout, we can do it. Good. Good. Yeah, those seems to be the videos that get more views are cardio and lower body workouts, but we want to keep everything nice and even, nice, strong, full bodies. Good, team. Perfect. Go ahead and drop the knees. We're gonna go ahead and come down flat onto the tummy as we come into some snow angels. So arms come up overhead. We're gonna come into Superman. So raise both arms up, bring both arms around and behind, making this snow angel and back down. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good, working those ever important, glorious back muscles. Beautiful. And back can be kind of a hard muscle group to make that muscle-mind connection with. So be patient with yourself here. Really try to engage the backs of those shoulders to bring this up and around. So be patient. Good, team. Do the best you can. Beautiful. With practice, it will come. Good, team. Perfect. Go ahead and flip on over. We're gonna come onto the booties, work those abs a little more as we come into some high to low boats. after I get the rocks off my towel. All right, so go ahead and come onto the booty right here. If you've ever done yoga, then you probably know what a boat pose is, but don't worry if you've never done yoga, or maybe you've done it, never seen this pose still, I'll explain it. So boat pose, I'm gonna go ahead and lean back, bring the shins up parallel to the ground or ceiling, whatever your reference point is. Release the hands right here, right? So right here, high boat, we're gonna release low boat, extending the legs out and the upper body goes back and then back to center. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock, let's work. And if you need, preferably you leave your hands up and open for the full 30 seconds. If you need a break, you can always grab onto the backs of those legs. Good, good team. So do the best you can. It's that nice strong core. Beautiful. But whenever you need a break, you can always come to this pose for a moment. All right, team? Good. Meet your appropriate edge for today. Good, team. Few more seconds. Stay with me. Perfect. Shake it off, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into the second half. All right, team, so coming into the second half of this workout, you guys knew it was coming. We're gonna go ahead and come into some push-ups to shoulder taps. So palms and toes right here. We're gonna push up from here, come up, take that right arm, tap the left shoulder, push up, left arm goes towards the right shoulder. All right, team, we're still kind of working on our push-up strength. Also okay to drop down and do them from the knees and get that same experience. All right, team, when you're ready, it's just 30 seconds, team. Just stay with me. 30 seconds on the clock, hop on up. Let's work. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. If you hate push-ups, I still encourage you to get out of your comfort zone and do them from time to time. Good. It's really a full body strengthener. And there's like no better feeling than feeling strong, in my opinion. Good, team. Good. A few more seconds. Stay with me. Perfect, team. Go ahead and flip on over. We're gonna give those arms a break as we come into some ankle taps. So go ahead and come down flat onto the back right here, feet on the floor. And then from here, we're gonna come into some ankle taps. So I'm gonna go ahead, lean towards the left, bring that left hand towards the left ankle, back to center, lean towards the right hand goes towards the right ankle, back to center. All right, team, to make this harder, you can put the feet further away and closer together. That way you have to stretch really far to get them. To make it easier, you just bring them further apart and closer up towards the booty. All right, team, when you're ready, you got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Squeezing into each oblique here as we shimmy from side to side. Good. I'm realizing now that I'm like moving my entire towel, trying not to. Good, team. Beautiful. Use those side abdominals. Good. A few more seconds, stay with me. Good. I feel like each little segment's going by really fast. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that was a very quick 30 seconds. All right, team, perfect. Peel on up. We're gonna come into some plank lat pull downs. So we'll go ahead and come into this plank position, palms and toes right here. I'm gonna go ahead and reach just the left arm up, lat pull down. So really squeeze that shoulder blade down as you bring the elbow down, squeeze into this lat muscle right here, team. Bring it back down, same thing other side. And if we're still kind of working on, we're not comfortable on one hand yet, also okay to drop down onto the knees and do it from here. All right, team, squeezing it into those back muscles. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Pop on up, let's work. Beautiful. Good, take your time here. Like I said, those back muscles can be really hard to connect with, so take your time here. Today's more about form than it is about speed. Good. Beautiful, team. Good, few more seconds. Beautiful, but I love working those lat muscles. Good. Strong backs are in style. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop the knees. Go ahead and come down flat onto the tummy right here. We're gonna come into some T raises. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring both arms out in this T formation right here. Engage the backs of those shoulders to lift up and back down. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Again, with those ever hard to reach back muscles. Good, team. Good. Really try and engage. Focus on your form. Beautiful. Good, team. Breathe through it. Good. Good. Beautiful, team. Good, a few more seconds. Good. Oh, so I was saying in my last video that it's almost Valentine's Day. Perfect, team. Go ahead and flip on over. We're gonna come back into that boat pose. And I know some of you were like, no, and you just heard me say boat pose, and some of you were like, oh, okay, I like those. So we're gonna come back into the boat pose right here. So go ahead and lean back, bring the shins up, parallel to the floor or ceiling, runner's arms from here, team. All right, we're just gonna pump the arms as if we're running. When you're ready, and it's also okay if you need to take a break and bring the feet down, just lean back so full tempo that your abs are engaged. It's okay if you need to take a break and put the feet down on the ground. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Pop on up, let's work. Yeah, I realized like I had said it, I was like, oh yeah, we're talking about Valentine's Day. And then I switched exercise and I like lost my train of thought in my last video. But Valentine's Day in Hawaii, open to suggestions. We're like, should we go to the beach? We would actually really like to go to the top of one of these mountains, but we can't figure out if that's even allowed right now. A lot of hiking is closed off because of COVID. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into a cool down. All right, team, so coming into a cool down, let's go ahead and come down flat onto our backs right here. We're gonna come into a spinal twist. So bring both knees up into the chest, bring the arms out in a T formation, and then you're just gonna drop the knees over towards the right. Nice spinal twist right here. Good, team. I would like to get to the top of a mountain though, and so that way you have like a view of like the whole island, you know, and have like a little picnic or something. I thought that would be cute. But we're trying to figure out if that's even possible because a lot of hiking trails are closed. And then obviously you don't want to go up a mountain that is illegal, like you're not supposed to go up. Perfect, team, same thing, other side, bring the knees through center and then drop them over towards the left. Beautiful, team. Good. Let the sun in. Good, keeping those arms nice and wide here. Beautiful. Good, team, go ahead and roll back through center and go ahead and grab onto the backs of the legs as you roll yourselves on up. And you can do that a few times if you had fun with that little movement right there. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come into a cross leg position. Go ahead and bring both palms onto the knees. We're gonna come into some shoulder shrug rotation. So I'm gonna drop the shoulders down, forward, up towards the ears and down the back body. Good. Go 3 nice slow circles. Good. Good, next time you're at the bottom on that third circle, go ahead and switch directions, bringing it back, up, forward, and down. Good. Small movements that just feel awesome. This is one of them. Perfect, team. Go ahead and bring the right arm across the body, get a hold of it with your left arm right here. Bring the left palm just over towards the tricep right here and get this nice stretch in the shoulder. Good. Love how it's right here during the cool down that the sun really comes out. What up, sun? Awesome, team. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and bring the left arm across and go ahead and bring the right palm towards that left tricep. And if you're like, what the heck is a tricep? It's the back of your arm. And just bring it across the body here, team. Good. Beautiful. I love days when the moon is up during the daytime and you can see it and you're like, oh, sun and moon are together. It's those small things that bring me great amounts of joy. All right, team, go ahead and walk the pinky fingers towards each other behind the body right here. Pull the shoulders down and away, open up through the chest. Good, sit up nice and tall. Beautiful. Good, option to gaze up towards the ceiling or sky, whatever's above you. Up towards that third eye direction. Good. Perfect, team. Go ahead and release. We're going to come into some cactus arms and go ahead and bring both arms up overhead and then bring them down. Bend the elbows, thumbs back, pinkies forward as you get a nice stretch. Open up that chest. Good, team. Don't worry if you missed that. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale up. Exhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open up the chest. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. Big squeeze. Let's go one more. Inhale up. Exhale, big squeeze. Beautiful, team. This time, inhale up, giant namaste, big clap. Go ahead and bring the palms down to the heart. And if you're like me, just realize that there must have been dirt on my hands and the dirt went everywhere. I just clapped. All right, team, go ahead and bring the palms up to the third eye. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button because I have new workouts and new recipes every single week. All right, team, if you're ready, you can join me in saying the divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time.